What's up, guys? It's your Super Playaz back at it again, your host Tony G, and it's another late night, so I kind of lost the daylight and I can't show my face anymore because there's no more light. But thank you guys for tuning in. Smash that like button if you're new to the channel, and definitely subscribe if you love market watches, and definitely comment down below if there's any cards that I might have missed. But this one's a little bit different. It's more of a buyer's guide, where to go buy cards depending on the region you live at, and pretty much supporting your LGSs, guys, and your local community in general. And so this is going to be a different kind of video. So if you're new to the channel, like I said, definitely hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know if you like this type of how to buy a card, like how to research, where to go look at, where it's being sold for the highest price, and pretty much give you a good idea of what cards to look for and when to sell and at the time, you know. So, you know, this market's very different. Dragon Ball Super card game has like the weirdest market in any card game I've ever played. Like 1 minute it's $5 and then 2 days later it's $500. I don't know, it's pretty crazy. This market is very volatile is what I call it. And so let's get into it, so it gives you a better idea how to buy a card. So first card, or the only card that I'm going to be looking at right now, for example, is SS Son Goku and Frieza Miraculous Conclusion. So I look at TCG Player most of the videos because I like to give you guys like the easiest way, point of access. This is what's being sold at in TCG Player. But these are the websites that I kind of recommend checking out and getting the most optimal price and the most budget friendly price, or reasonable price you could get it for. So obviously most popular one is TCG Player, where you have different retailers selling the card in different prices. They're setting their shipping, they're setting their price, and so you see it right here. Cheapest is $250, and then you have $78 for shipping, of course. And then obviously you see the rating, which I really like about this, using these type of websites, because it gives you a rating and an idea of like what the card's being sold at, who the buyer is, because honestly, be careful. Scammers do try to sell to obviously new people that are getting into the game. I remember I made a video about a fake Apex of Power Goku and Vegeta card that was red blue, that was very expensive at the time, and someone sold it for fake, like an insane amount, and it was a fake card. So obviously you see like sales 100% guaranteed from Core TCG. Huge shout out to them, because I'm also going to be using their website to kind of look at it and see what the difference is from TCG Player and their actual website. So obviously TCG Player is amazing because you have different retailers. You can also check them out individually and see what it's being sold for on their website. So definitely recommend doing that as well, guys, because it might be different a little bit sometimes. So obviously TCG Player, really good place to start off at. Definitely check it out because you have a search engine, very good way to kind of like look at the prices and compare them. It's very nice. And then we go on to the next one. Obviously, if it's pre-owned and you're kind of like, I'm not trying to go into TCG Player because they're always so expensive, and you want to risk it for the biscuit is what I call it, and try to bid on a card, obviously eBay is the best website to kind of offer your best offer and get a reasonable price for it too, guys. But usually it's identical to or even close to the same price you see on TCG Player. And I usually try to just show TCG Player, but for this video I definitely want to keep it where, boom, this card's going for this price. Kind of research kind of how to buy this card, kind of give you a better idea what price you could get it for. So obviously 309 or 180 right now bid, offer your best offer, good luck to everyone, or $300. Obviously you see here, boom, you already know that's 250. Boom, eBay's 300, or offer your best offer. You see it on TCG Player, be like, hey, owner of this card, I want to get it for this price, can you match it? And if sometimes they'll reply and they'll be like, yeah, totally, I'll do it. Or you could even give them a cheaper price. You see it, the highest is being sold in TCG Player is $250 for near mint. Boom, take it another $20-$30 from that, and you sell it for $200 now. You ask for $200. It's not a lowball offer because you see it right here, it's $250, you know. So I definitely recommend doing that. Like if you could get it for a cheaper price on eBay, recommend it, do it anytime. And if you're an international player, of course Card Market is the TCG Player for EU players. And if you have a friend in the EU that's willing to get you this card and ship it to you, like huge shout out to some of the Super Players out there that have actually helped us out that way, I recommend doing that. But be careful, there's the language difference. You might buy a French one because, you know, Dragon Ball Super card game is actually translated in French. But this gives you an idea of like, okay, this is the text of it. It's going to be French, but 230 pounds is equivalent to pretty much 250 American or US. And obviously across the board, every different market has a different type of currency. Like EU, definitely different type of currency. So you might get it cheaper. Sometimes it's relatively cheaper in card market. So it gives you, what I love about card market, it gives you like a fluctuation of how it looks graphically. And I think that's very, I love that. I definitely love that about this website. So I definitely recommend checking it out here, because if you could see it in the EU is being sold for this price and you have a friend that could get it for you, I recommend it. Or hit up in the comment section. There's Supah players that live all over the world that are really willing to help, guys. I mean, a really good contact. Instagram, definitely check out Instagram. Check out our Instagram, and then there's like a bunch of players that kind of help us out, and we kind of like connect players with other players, which is really nice. So if you want to follow us, definitely follow us on Instagram as well, on Supah Playaz. Pretty much our name on Instagram. And then obviously do a better comparison. You look at their actual store. So like I said, Core TCG, we love them. They work with us all the time. We see here it's the same. You know, sometimes they mark it up a little bit in TCG Player because they want to cover their cost of selling there, because they take a percentage sometimes with sales. But you could see right here exactly like, hey, Core TCG is still selling it for $349.99. And not only that, guys, we have an affiliate code down below if you want to help support the Supah players. That helps us kind of in any way when you purchase cards. But you kind of could check this out in your local LGSs or your local game stores and kind of see like what it's really going for in your shop, you know, like support them. Obviously COVID really hurt a lot of businesses, so I definitely recommend checking out a lot of websites. You know, I mean Core TCG, we love them to death, but I mean, if that's too expensive, definitely check out other websites like Sidewalk Bliss, you know, I don't know, or check out Hawk's Nest Gaming. I don't know, they might have a better deal going on in their website. Sometimes Core TCG does offer percentages on their homepage on some discounted stuff. I mean, certain Black Fridays, they like give a 20% discount for certain things. So like I said, definitely check out your local game stores websites. Really cool. Or if you're really like in the really trying to save some money, and you could definitely check out the Facebook group. We have DBS Auction Center, which works just like eBay, but it's way better just because it's it's not eBay, but you run the risk of obviously scammers. It's not a credible like platform. It's Facebook. You never know if people are gonna try to like scam you. You know, it happens all the time. I feel really bad for some people. You know, I've seen it. People complain about it, and kind of the risk. You know, you pay a cheaper price for some cards, but you end up like potentially being scammed. So I don't advocate for this that much. I mean, I recommend it, but definitely go in there with caution. Like, you never know. Like I said, someone bought a Apex of Power from a Facebook group. You know, I don't know which one, but it was fake, you know. So I definitely recommend you guys being careful with that. And if you guys know any other websites, definitely hit up in the comment section. Like I keep saying, we're a community. We love helping each other out. I love this game, and I'm trying to just inform everybody. So definitely be cautious if you go into the Facebook one. And yeah, and then we have obviously the DBS Majin Boo's Candy Shop. Very good website. I trust a lot of these people because I've seen them. They're very good people in the community that I've met in person. So I have that report. But like I said, be careful. Buy at your own risk with these websites, at least the Facebook page. But I definitely recommend checking out your LGS's website and supporting them, because like I said, COVID did hurt a lot of businesses. And if you could support a business in the Midwest, somewhere where you obviously they don't get a lot of love with card games, I mean, definitely hit them up. I mean, I don't know a list, and if you know some, hit them in the comment section. Like I said, support them. And if they get free shipping, even better. I mean, yeah, you run the risk of losing it on the mail, maybe on transit. It happens, you know, accidents, you know, the mailman accidentally overslept. I don't know, might be later or it might just fall out of their bag. I don't know, but definitely recommend checking out some of these websites and helping them out, guys. So there you guys have it. A very different video, different like type of intro, kind of like if you're new to the game and you're trying to buy cards, where to look at. I'm just trying to help everyone out, you know, like what's a good resource. This is what I use sometimes to make a comparison and give you a better idea. Like if you guys want me to do a comparison like this, in the next video with other cards, definitely tell me and I'll look them up. Just know that it's only going to be a limited amount of cards I will talk about, and I'll look them through all these websites and give you a thorough price of what you could get it for. And there you guys have it. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit that like button. If you like this video, definitely smash that like button even harder. And there you guys have it from your Supah Plays, your host Tony G. Obviously can't see my beautiful face, but you hear my beautiful voice. Like always from your Supah Plays, y'all stay Supah.